Hi family, welcome to my channel. On today I'm going to be making some potato soup. Here I'm going to add some bacon that I've cut up into little pieces. I've cut up a whole packet of bacon. I'm going to fry this bacon up and get it nice and crispy. Man, you know bacon is everything. Bacon is everything. Yes, you cannot go wrong with bacon. It takes a few, but it was well worth it in this potato soup. Yes, we're going to fry up this bacon real quick. I wish y'all could just hear it sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. It is sizzling. Here, the bacon is done. I'm about to remove the bacon from this pot. Of course, you do see I've got it in the grease, but I'm taking it out the grease with a spoon that has holes in it. So I won't have all that grease on the bacon. Just set it to the side. Now I'm about to throw in some hot Italian sausage. I took the sausage out of the sleeve. Sausage comes with skin packing, I should say. I removed the sausage from the packing, and I'm just breaking this sausage up. I fried it up and removed it. Now I'm adding in onions. Yes, this here was a nice medium-sized white onion, yellow onion, whatever you want to call it. I cooked it and fried it up and sauteed it in the juice from the bacon and the sausage. Yes, honey, yes. In a clip that you will not see, I forgot to add it in. I also added in some garlic, a couple of pieces of garlic, fresh garlic. Here you're going to see me add in some all-purpose seasoning. No, my child. Here I'm going to add in some all-purpose flour is what I'm adding to this pot, just to give it a little thickness. And we're going to cook this flour for about 3, 4, 5 minutes, give or take 3 to 5 minutes. We don't want our food to taste like flour. So we got to cook this down. So it's almost like we're making a roux. Okay, now I've added some chicken broth to this. So I'm just cooking it in the broth. You can use chicken, you can use vegetable, whatever kind of broth you want to use, or stock, I should say. So I'm just cooking this flour down with the garlic and the onions. Here I'm starting to add my potatoes, and I try to cut all my potatoes up to about the same size. It's a little time consuming to get it perfectly, well, not perfect, but somewhat to the right size. Here I'm adding some heavy whipping cream. This here gives it a good amount of flavor as well. If you don't have heavy whipping cream, you can add milk. It's up to you. I had a heavy whipping cream, so that's what I used. Now I'm going to blend it up a little bit, just to get everything all stirred up in the pot. Now, as you can see, I came back with a masher, a potato masher is what I'm using now, just so I can get some lumps. I want some lumps and I want some smoothness in my potato soup. So that's what I'm doing here. Here I've come back with my hand mixer. I'm going to blend it just a little bit longer so I can have a little bit more smoothness. Not much. It was less than a minute because I wanted some lumps and some smoothness. It's soup. Here I'm going to add my kale. My kale has been rinsed, cleaned, washed, whatever you want to call it. I've cut it up into smaller pieces, of course. Now this kale is good. It was nice and fresh right out the bag. Yes. Alrighty, now I'm going to mix it up. So it's not going to take long to cook because it's not tough like collards. Here I'm going to add my sausage and bacon back. I saved a few pieces of bacon. I almost messed up. I almost poured it all in there, but I caught myself. Okay, we're going to mix it up. Yes, we got to get everything stirred up from bottom to top, however you want to call it. Yes, man, that kitchen was smelling some kind of good. Okay, y'all, here I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to add a little bit of adobo. That's black pepper, y'all. And a little bit of adobo. A little bit of seasoned salt. Or seasoning, I should say. Just a little bit. I didn't add much because, we had the bacon and we had the sausage. That already had some salt in it, of course. So I just want to give it a little bit more flavor. So that way nobody would have to go and add some later on. I also had a jalapeno pepper, but I forgot to add it to it until after the fact. So jalapeno is not in this dish or in this episode of this video. And now I'm going to cover it up. Okay, the soup is done. I let that cook for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes for the kale to become tender. Here I'm serving up a bowl. And you can tell it's nice and heaping hot. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that sausage and kale and potatoes. Here, I'm adding some of the bacon pieces that I had saved. That was the purpose of saving some of the bacon pieces. Here, I'm adding some parsley. Here, I'm adding some sour cream. Now, you can also add cheese to it if you would like. Here is my taste tester. My son, Kendall, he's trying it up. He is trying the soup. And he says he's not a soup person, but he said this was good. Yes, he enjoyed it. He gave his old mom the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.